starting with any specific song?
Yes, the Never Give Up. He's a guy that we've been playing his lead in for the last.
The Never Give Up. Okay.
How could you forget, Harry? Keep it.
No, I didn't know whether.
No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, that's what's inspired me.
You're listening to the Tom Ficklin Show on WNHH-LP 103.5 FM.
Harry, good morning, and the world, good morning. That's Zack Carter. We're going to spotlight Zack today, and we may have some technical interruptions because we're going to go to his SoundCloud as well as some YouTube videos. But just bear with us, and we think it might work out. I had a chance to meet Zack at Gateway Community College. I've been teaching there past fall semester and this winter semester. It's a very fascinating course. It's a requisite course, a required course on fundamentals of communication and public speaking. But as we know, there's so many ways to speak and song and dance and express and write poetry, and just to kind of be yourself and express yourself, more essentially to communicate yourself to another person, your body, mind, soul, and spirit. So I'm going to kind of spotlighting Zack today. We're playing some of his songs, his metaphors. He's a lyricist, he's a storyteller, he's a poet from my standpoint. I can't say that I understand all the words that you're going to hear, but I'm hoping, Harry, that there won't be any that we have to kind of bleep out. I kind of listened before, but I have a kind of an AARP ear. But we're listening to Never Give Up, and I asked actually Zack to, as we entered the show, Never Give Up, I asked Zack to kind of compose that as part of his getting his, he got the best grade that I could give in the class. Just as a sidebar, there are poets now at Harvard, there are poets at University of Virginia, slam poets, black poets, if you will, to be more specific. So poetry and music and rap and this whole new genre is certainly something that might not be considered one of the classics from a Shakespeare standpoint, but on the other hand, it might be even just as powerful today for this audience in terms of Shakespeare. So Harry, let's give the Never Give Up a full run, and again, you're listening to the Tom Ficklin Show, and this is really a spotlight and a shout out to not only Zack Carter, but to all of us as we kind of, in my mind, devote an emotional investment in people, an emotional investment in people. And I'll kind of unpack that once we come back from Never Give Up by Zack Carter. This is the Tom Ficklin Show, and welcome to you worldwide. Happy Monday to you, etc. Even
Again, this is the Tom Ficklin Show, and welcome to you worldwide. Happy Monday to you, etc. Even in terms of the Sunday, Monday, how we name the days of the week. Those have a history, and so I'm trying to talk about history a little bit from a musical standpoint. And this is current event, political, cultural history. As I say, we're going to spotlight Zack Carter today. And I really love the way that Zack has his lyrics and his story and his narrative and his storytelling is so important. We're going to go to another tune by him on Feeling Me Now. It's on YouTube. And again, Zack Carter is a name. I mentioned emotional investment. Again, this is the Tom Ficklin Show. There's so much discussion about, well, not so much. There is discussion about how do we invest in people, support people, nurture people. So certainly we know about Bitcoin and dollars and cents and Kruger Rands, etc. But there's also something called emotional investment. I mentioned emotional investment. I'm going to talk, Harry, for the next 4 or 5 shows about emotional investment and what that means. That it's a currency. That if you support someone, if you say something nice to someone, if you pass along information about someone, if you tag something, if you share, the sharing, the emotional investment, that can be a currency that in my mind can be, if not monetized, even more important than monetized. In other words, it could be priceless as we kind of collectively move on this journey of what we call life. This next song, as I say, is Feeling the Now, and it's by Zack Carter. It's on YouTube. Check him out. And again, this is the Tom Ficklin Show. And the theme today is emotional, social, musical, cultural investment in one another. Collectively move on this journey of what we call life. This next song, as I say, is Feeling the Now, and it's by Zack Carter. It's on YouTube. Check it out. And again, this is the Tom Ficklin Show. And the theme today is emotional, social, musical, cultural investment in one another. Collectively move on this journey of what we call life. This next song, as I say, is Feeling the Now, and it's by Zack Carter. It's on YouTube. Check it out.
Yeah, they feeling me now. Yeah, they feeling me now. So I need my back so loud, and I need my show sold out. Tonight is about to go down. We got bottles to go round. So shawty, tell me it's you down, 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 down. When the sun go all the way down, you know the function go all the way up. Drinking my cup, hit up my plug, and he bringing some dubs. Body in a building, moving slow. Notice the way that you walk with your girls, and you the baddest one at the flock. Look at you, rolling, it's late time of God. I got the key to your lock. Yeah, they feeling me now. Yeah, they feeling me now. So I need my back so loud, and I need my show sold out. Tonight is about to go down. We got bottles to go round. So shawty, tell me it's you down, 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 down. Walk up to you just to see what is good. Ain't shit gon' happen if I'ma just look. Read your body language like I'm reading a book. Now we grinding like I know that we would. You so focused, love the motion, know you soaking, feeling magic, hocus pocus, open. I feel that touch in different doses, rolling, floating, choking on. Yeah, they feeling me now. Yeah, they feeling me now. So I need my back so loud, and I need my show sold out. Tonight is about to go down. We got bottles to go round. So shawty, tell me it's you down, 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 down. Tonight we gon' be way up. Oh, that's a rock, gon' make you wake up. Know them other mans be showing you fake love. I'ma keep it real, ain't nothing made up. Yo, bartender, let me get like one more drink. Girl, I wanna tell you one more thing. If they feeling me now, they feeling you too. I need to pursue, step in the crew. Yeah, they feeling me now. Yeah, they feeling me now. So I need my back so loud, and I need my show sold out. Tonight is about to go down. We got bottles to go round. So shawty, tell me it's you down, 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 down.
So you're listening to the Tom Ficklin Show, and that's Zack Carter on Feeling Me Now on YouTube. And whether it's like Adam and Eve or Cleopatra or what's that? Romeo and Juliet. We have these archetypes about love, but again, we have that L word, and sometimes it can be LOVE, and sometimes it can be LUST. But we certainly know that what makes the world go round is love, as many singers have sung. So I wanted to kind of particularly share that particular song, Harry, about as we talk about politics and life, and read about politics and war and bombs and drones, etc., and why the various civilizations have risen and fall, and why we can't really get along even in America, the richest country ever in the history of civilization. I guess I want to kind of remind people that this show is about emotional investment, intentional investment, and just how we can support one another, be with one another, share with one another, and kind of give something of yourself. It doesn't have to be your money, but your emotions and feelings. There's a lot of theories, as well as some psychological and scientific research about emotions actually having a reality, having an impact on things. So this show is about, let's just kind of explore with the experiment of, as you listen to Zack, and as you maybe listen to this after the fact, that share some emotions and positive emotions with people as you're listening in your workplace, at home. As you're nurturing someone, we all can be big bankers in my standpoint, in terms of having a skill set, having a repertoire, having an account, if you will, having a big bank account of emotions that we can share. And as you know, the theory goes, the more you give, the more you receive. So Harry, we're going to go to the next tune is Need You Now. Need You Now. It's on SoundCloud by Zack Carter. Need You Now.
Need You Now?
Yeah, Need You Now.
I think that's why we did Feeling Me Now, or Need You Now?
Need You Now on SoundCloud.
Got it.
Baby, you be running in my mind, read it. When you walking by me, I just wanna replay. You taking me over, the way you looking over my shoulder. So baby, come ride with the soldier, nah, nah, nah. I'ma take you down, down, down with me. Gotta love you, nah, 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 with me. Nah, 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 nah. No, you wanna start up this loud with me. Only your problems, I'ma go solve them. Come with me, baby, you know we be ballin'. Late night, I'm calling. Why is you falling? But I'm here every time to catch when you falling. Just let me love you. I think you so special to me, special to me. You gonna get in the morning, so try to come let go with me, baby. Girl, I need you now, need you now. You're the only thing I've been thinking about. Girl, I need you now. Stop everything you're doing and come see me now, like oh hey.
Something about you make me wanna stay, 'cause you could do me so good, make me feel so right, keep me going and going all night, nah, nah. Come and get down, down, down with me, gotta love me now, now, now with me, nah, nah, nah. Don't got to rush into things with me, I would do anything for you.
Girl, I just cannot ignore you.
Forget everybody else, baby.
Don't care about no one before you. Just let me love you, I think you so special to me, special to me. You gonna get in the fun, so try to come let go with me, baby. Girl, I need you now, need you now. You're the only thing I've been thinking about. Girl, I need you now. Stop everything you're doing and come see me now, like oh hey. Type of woman I wanna stay from me. Always on my mouth, feeling like you running. Wanna take you to the keys and we gon' split the honest like that. One day it's gonna be like that. So fly away, yeah. One day it's gonna be like that. So fly away, yeah. Special to me. You gonna get in the fun, so try to come let go with me, baby. Girl, I need you now. Need you now. You the only thing I've been thinking about. Girl, I need
Again, you're listening to the Tom Ficklin Show, and that's Zack Carter. And again, this show is about emotional investment. Actually, I don't like the word using, but I'm sharing with Zack. And we're going to have Zack into the studio soon. But I wanted to kind of devote this particular show primarily to him, but also to just to kind of illustrate that when we need one another, when we love one another, when we're romantically involved with one another, but also when we're committed to one another. Those are some of the lyrics that kind of come through as I listen to Zack from my old school mentality. And the commitment and the love and the energy of kind of supporting, that's the key that I think is really needed as we see that there's so much discussion about where will the jobs be, what's your college education going to, how are you going to benefit from your college education? Will your jobs be eliminated? If you're a driver, will you the cars that can drive by themselves? Artificial intelligence, all these kind of theories, universal income, all these theories that are kicking in about how can we survive as a planet, not to mention global warming. So I'm using Zack, I'm sharing Zack's, his talent and his gifts to kind of just illustrate that there's so many ways for us to kind of wrap our arms around one another and really be supportive and understand that it's really one universe. So,
well, it is interesting how you read, and you take all of society's ills, and you're, applying Zack's songs.
Yes.
To those ills.
Well, that's the key, because Harry, as we say, we have music is the language of the world. So even if you can't speak Chinese, if you listen, so that theory, that paradigm, that thought about music being the language of the world has been with us for a long time, and I really believe it. I have a didgeridoo at home, and so that's one of the first sounds that the first peoples of Australia kind of have. It's that long wooden thing. And if you think of the Om sound, and then if you think of Om for the didgeridoo, so we know something there's about sound and rhythm and music and how it kind of refreshes the soul and also stimulates our neural pathways. So I appreciate your sharing that. I'm just so anxious to get in everything that all the sounds from Zack, but I really appreciate your saying that. Let's go to "Take Me Away" by Zack Carter. Take me away.
Let me get it, let me know you're mine. The club is at closing time. Everybody wanna get to you, but girl, we got things to do. Flexing, finessing on you, tryna be messing with you, tryna be messing. Now you looking at me in my face. What I gotta do to get up in your space? You gon' come my way. Ain't got nothing more to say, but take me away. Take me away, take me away, take me away, take me, baby, you gon' come my way. I ain't got nothing more to say, take me away.
Boy, you wanna blow my mind, the club is at closing time. Everybody wanna get to me, but you the only one I see. Finessing on you, tryna be messing with you, tryna be messing. Now you looking at me in my face. What I gotta do to get about this place?
Baby, you gon' come my way. Ain't got nothing more to say, but take me away, take me away, take me away, take me away. Wanna be always finessing with you. I be messing with you, the selection is you. When I'm with you, ain't no stressing with you. What's your name, girl?
What's your number?
What is you trying to do tonight with me? I just wonder, baby, you gon' come my way.
Ain't got nothing more to say,
but take me away.
Again, this is the Tom Ficklin Show, and we're spotlighting Zack Carter, and as Harry, our station manager, Harry Draws, has just kind of indicated, there really is an intersection between how we speak and see and feel and also create. And Harry, I was just thinking about the mating ritual. There's so many ways that we want to perhaps classify ourselves as Homo sapiens, but there are mating rituals that we kind of think that we take for granted. But again, the propagation of the species. So whether we listening to Zack's lyrics, and just if we could just have that the bond of the male female connection for not to be a disruptive situation, but really a harmonious thing. But again, you can go back to the Bible and look at the Adam and Eve problem. But any thoughts about the male-female relationship and how we can kind of continue to maybe improve upon you hear about the sex wars so much, the male-female wars so much?
Well, we are listening to Zack's music, and music comes the savage beast, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, in a sense, that's what most people use music for, right? Because they can relate their inner feelings and their turmoil to what people are actually singing, and it's their way of actually expressing it. It's a strange way of expressing it, but it actually works. You have somebody else singing your feelings.
There you go. So, and having that connection and feeling that connection and creating that, as you say, that harmony and the rhythmic kind of a coordination. Perhaps that's really what we're supposed to be as a species, to be about. How do we create peace? And certainly we know when you have a really pleasant interaction with someone, you're creating peace. So not that I'm suggesting that we should all not work and just, but you hear, I mean, the phrase of make love, not war is not really a hyperbole in my mind. It really has a resonance. Let's go, Harry, if we could, to the kickback. The kickback. You're listening to Tom Ficklin Show, and we're spotlighting Zack Carter, and we're spotlighting emotional investment and really what I out dare say emotional intelligence, and just how we can kind of just be at peace with one another and create peace with one another.
Impossible to replace it. Putting on a damn show so amazing. I want you so bad it's giving me frustration. Sun-kissed skin, that red lipstick. I'm reaching and scratching this for the temptation. She's supermodel, she a smoke show. She burning me out, said baby you be praising me. What you wanna do? Everything you need is standing right in front of you. I want you, baby, you want me. Don't worry, girl, I got what you need. Where you wanna go? Say what you wanna do. Everything you need is standing right in front of you. I want you, baby, you want me. Don't worry, girl, I got what you need. Said I got what you need, but you just gotta say what I do. You can't just put out the flame, but I'm gonna remember your name. Baddest girl around said you can't be tamed. Said I got you if you got me 24/7. Said looking at you is like staring at heaven. You don't gotta be alone, I'ma get you in the zone. Put my digits in yours and hit me on my phone. You don't gotta be alone, I'ma get you in the zone. Put my digits in yours and hit me on my phone now. Where you wanna go? What you wanna do? Everything you need standing right in front of you. I want you, baby, you want me. Don't worry, girl, I got what you need. Where you wanna go? Say what you wanna do. Everything you need standing right in front of you. I want you, baby, you want me. Don't worry, girl, I got what you need. You don't gotta be alone, I'ma get you in the zone. Put my digits in yours and hit me on my phone. You circling my mind, cause you always gotta shine. So chill with a man who has got his shit in line. You need to feel me I'm trying to show you the real me. I need to see you, so listen to me, I'ma lead you. You don't gotta be alone, I'ma get you in the zone. Put my digits in yours and hit me on my phone. You don't gotta be alone, I'ma get you in the zone. Put my digits in yours and hit me on my phone now. Where you wanna go? What you wanna do? Everything you need standing right in front of you. I want you, baby, you want me. Don't worry, girl, I got what you need. Where you wanna go? Say what you wanna do. Everything you need standing right in front of you. Don't worry, girl, I got what you need.
So this is the Tom Ficklin Show, and again, a little bit of a different riff, Harry, but you can see I've given some thought to how I really want to kind of portray the show, and also just take this opportunity through WNHH to kind of, and through Paul Bass and yourself and the New Haven Independent, kind of just illustrate how creative radio can be, how community radio can be, how we can really spotlight one another. And Zack Carter is a local resident. I had a chance to meet him while teaching at Gateway Community College, and I'm comfortable in putting Zack on blast, if you will, Harry, because he struck me as being such an authentic young man, really authentic and responsible young man. And in terms of his lyrics and his storytelling and his love expressions, this is certainly a gentleman. I'll go on public record today that is accountable and responsible, and not kind of a philanderer, but on the contrary, a person that really has a deep heart and soul. In fact, Harry, one of the assignments that I asked Zack to do was, I noticed on his Facebook page the relationship that he had with his younger sister, and I asked him to kind of, one of his final exams it involved talking about the relationship with his sister, who's I think maybe like 16 or so, and I could just see, and as he presented, it was just so moving again about how he realized what the younger spirit is about, what the adolescent development is about, and the role of a big brother. It was so he's not just a smooth singer. He's really an authentic person that I think deeply believes in what humanity can be on an ongoing basis. Any thoughts on that, Harry?
Well, it's interesting, and I'm thinking about you teaching a communications class. How hard is it to get a good grade in your class, Tom?
Depending on the student, it's. Tell me the backdrop of your question.
Well, just because I remember taking communications,
mm-hmm.
and I had a professor who wouldn't give A's.
Yes, yeah. The beauty of teaching, and I'll kind of be brief, but I'm going to have another student come to the show, and he'll sit in front of us and talk about the opioid crisis and talk about his personal experiences. Each of the teachers that I've had a chance to talk to, we do have a standard textbook, but the teachers have some liberty and creative freedom on how to teach it. And because it is a required course, you do have to have standards per se. But I would say that I might be considered more of an average grader. And in terms of getting an A, for example, I'm not sure all the teachers have the experience that I have had outside the classroom. So I probably am biased. I have a greater appreciation, I think, for the people's your talents and skill set outside the standard academic curriculum. I'm not trying to say that other teachers that only give a few teachers that might give only A's occasionally are better or worse than I am, but you're able to kind of impact your style on your teacher pedagogy, if you follow me. So my pedagogy is more liberal. There's no question about it, but I believe, and it's more philosophical, that you really have to find your voice and you have to express your voice, and to give a speech, you have to kind of get a feeling for what your feelings are, what you're in touch with, what you really believe in, if you follow me. So I think some of the teachers might go just by the textbook, and there are a number of tremendous textbooks on this. But I would say in terms of having a strict grading scale, it's important because this perhaps never in the history of the planet, from my standpoint, 2017, must we, particularly the young people or old people, whoever's going to college, to working on your communication skills the same way we're interacting now. That's going to be fundamental to the future of society, if you follow it, in my mind. We know that we can't communicate with North Korea at the moment. We know we're having difficulty communicating with Syria. So if you just think of just the difficulties of communicating down in D.C., so we can see the examples of where something is awry in terms of our utilization of speech and how it kind of impacts a person's understanding. So I'm more liberal, but I think I think all the students would say that I'm also tough in terms of when they're in class, they work. So I think I might work my students more in class than some of the other teachers. I'm not more didactic. They speak to me, tell their stories, write their stories. So I give them almost everybody an A for effort. In fact, I tell my students that you start off with an A. Only you can decide whether you don't get an A.
Okay.
You start off with an A rather than having to work your way up. Does that kind of answer your question?
Yep.
Yeah.
I should have taken your course.
Well, no, we can. I mean, it's a life, and that's the thing. It's a lifelong course.
Oh, okay.
My approach is this is lifelong, right? I mean, this is how you got to practice. But let's go back to Zack, and we're again the Tom Ficklin Show. And Harry, I appreciate your question. Let's go to. Would you let your hair down next?
Well, this is from the Kickback EP.
But this
is the third track. They're not labeled here.
Oh,
but
okay.
That's the third track.
That's the third track. Let's do it. All the tracks are good.
She deserve everything in the world. She my day one girl, and I'm spoiling her every day, and I be spoiling her every way. You already know she my MVP, and you know she kicking with me. She my motivation, she my inspiration. She deserve fashion life, fancy cars, penthouse life on vacation. With the summertime vibe and the summertime flow, we gon' be staying together when the summertime go. You already know, we be making it through every high and every low.
We've been dreaming through the night and all through the day. Success is always up for grabs if you choose to pay. Though bitch, your life is stagnant if you refuse to play. So I'm choosing to chase my dreams each and every day. Black Bentleys on your street like a damn parade. The sight alone is enough to make your motive shake. So lower hate no longer dreams of what you cultivate is greater than the people who told you just to stop and wait. I'm the common denomination, you Russian cake. I'm the type to up and vanish with a lethal trace. What I want, I command it like I'm a green beret. Second to none, no external forces in my way. Sitting on a beach, burning my problems away. A lot of them stuck, a lot of them bottled with age. But time is up, no longer wanna go on with charades. Starting from the bottom till we got it, and what do you say?
Penthouse, city lights, long days, long nights, girlfriends, living the life. Everything is just right for now. I'm just dreaming, just dreaming, just dreaming, just dreaming, just dreaming. Hey, 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 hey. They come and they go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They come and they go. She loving me for my shows. Baby girl chilling in the front row, and she drop it down low. Cause she ride with me every day. She be on my mind when she be away. She be saying, baby, like, rescue me. Cause I know this what she wanna see. We be on vacation. Girl giving me temptation. She don't need no replacement. Once you know I'm impatient. With that summertime vibe and that summertime flow, I got you every day when the summertime go. You already know I got you every day when the summertime go. Penthouse, city lights, long days, long nights, girlfriends, living the life. Everything is just right for now. Just dreaming.
Again, this is the Tom Ficklin Show. We're featuring Zack Carter, and plug in Zack Carter on SoundCloud, and he is also on YouTube. And Zack's a friend, again, we met through the teacher-student relationship, but really the teaching environment, you become a friend with people, in my mind. You also become a mentor. You also share information. Sometimes you become a judge and a director and also a grader. But there's kind of an intersectionality between, in my mind, the person that stands before the students. And Harry had asked a question before about my teaching pedagogy, and it really is interactive. And Harry, we might even have you come into one of the classes in the fall. I'll be teaching in the fall as well, in the evening on Tuesdays Tuesdays and Thursdays, because part of the thing, Harry, is for the students also to kind of interview people. The kind of, the communication now can be in the radio, TV, your SoundCloud, your Snapchat, et cetera, et cetera. So we have so many tools for people to kind of understand that they can be publishers and creators and co-creators all the time. So we might have you come in and maybe even sing a song or two.
Oh, by the way, I found the label on it. That was Dreaming.
Okay, that was Dreaming?
Yep.
Great. What's the next one do you have that are you able to find?
You have one there on your list you want to play?
Yes. Let Your Hair Down.
Let Your Hair Down.
And again, this is the Tom Ficklin Show. We're taking a little bit of some people might say an unorthodox approach, but I think Harry, it's rather traditional. Music and discussion and around the campfire and playing songs and listening to people and sharing and reflecting. That's what I think life is all about. This is Let Your Hair Down.
Yep.
By Zack Carter.
Lay your head down and let me run my fingers right down your face. Let me be a stress reliever, 'cause I know you a piece of base. Hey, and I'm telling you, I wanna spoil you like a princess. But we gotta work it out to get ourselves about this mess. I'll give you anything you want, yeah, everything you want, girl. I got you, baby. 'Cause I wanna tell the world, wanna scream to the world that you are my lady. Lay your head down with me, yeah. I wanna be your king, so you could be my queen, my queen. Put your lips on mine. Do you want me like I want you? Lay you on a bed of roses, girl, you know I need to. Hey, yeah. And I'm telling you, you're damn perfect in my eyes. 'Cause in my eyes it looks like you fell right out the sky. I'll give you anything you want, yeah, everything you want, girl. I got you, baby. 'Cause I wanna tell the world, wanna scream to the world that you are my lady. Lay your head down with me, yeah. I wanna be your king, so you could be my queen, my queen. I'm willing to fight for you, 'cause I'm so damn right for you. Lay your head down and let me be your man, your man. Let's kick it like the old days, so we can live the right way from the morning to the evening. All you gotta do is give me one more chance, and I deserve it, and I will give you the world. Just take me, girl, but I don't know what else to do. So love you, 'cause you're once in a lifetime, baby. Lay your head down with me, yeah. I wanna be your king, so you can be my queen, my queen. I'm willing to fight for you, 'cause I'm so damn right for you. Lay your head down and let me be your man, your man. Your man, your baby, won't you come back?
So again, this is the Tom Ficklin Show. We're winding down, but Zack Carter is the spotlight today, and Harry, we are going to have Zack in in the studio, and I'll probably put him on the spot and have him create a song just in front of us as I did in class. Literally, he would come in and I would have him kind of give us a pep talk as we started the class. Because again, part of the public communication and public speaking and all that kind of thing is really how do you kind of present yourself on the spot, that you're always on the spot. If you follow me, you're always auditioning for something. So he comes in and kind of gears up the class and kind of gives us a pep talk through song, just to kind of get us inspired. And again, that's the theme of the show in terms of being inspired and what an emotional investment means. When you give, you may feel kind of down and depressed, but as you kind of summon the spirit in yourself and share it with others, you get kind of a feedback. Some people could call it a magnetism, and we know that although a magnetism is invisible, that force that it still exists. So if we just think of it that way, that we are attracted to one another, we can also repel one another. But to enhance your attraction, you really have to increase your energetic vibration. In my mind, we're going to go to one or two more. With kind of the clock is ticking, and I think the mayor's coming in today. But Harry, if we could kind of find mirrors, mirrors might be the next one from Zack Carter. And I really have enjoyed this show. Also, Harry, there's a student, Karen Johnson, who's a storyteller that I met this past winter. She's going to come in also and share some of her stories. But this is the Zack Carter Spotlight today, and Mirrors.
Aren't you something to admire? 'Cause you shine as something like a mirror, and I can't help but notice you reflect in this heart of mine. If you ever feel alone, the flame makes me hard to find. Just know that I'm always parallel on the other side. Yeah, yeah. Put your hand in my hand and a pocket full of soul. I can tell you there's no place we couldn't go. Just put your hand on the glass, on the strong and pull you through. You just gotta be strong. 'Cause I don't wanna lose you now. I'm looking right at the other half of me. The vacancy inside in my heart is space that now you hold. Show me how to fight for now. And I'll tell you, baby, it was easy coming back into you once I figured it out. You were right here all along. Just like in the mirror, the bridge now, 'cause it does. And I can't understand, 'cause I see truth somewhere in your eyes. Can't change without you, you reflect me, and I love that about you. And if I do, I would look at us all the time. Yeah, in my head, in a pocket full of soul, I can tell you there's no place we couldn't go. Put your hand on the glass, I'm just trying to pull it through. You just gotta be strong, baby. I don't wanna lose you now. You're right at the other half of me. The vacancy inside in my heart in space. Now you hold. Yeah, show me how to fight for now. And I'll tell you, baby, it was easy coming back with you once I figured it out. You were right here all along. Yeah, now just like in the mirror, my mirror staring back at me.
So Harry, I really appreciate, because I've kind of worked you today in terms of catching up with the various songs. And again, this is the Tom Ficklin Show, and Harry, I appreciate your diligence and commitment. I'm always putting you on the spot. This is the Zack Carter shout out show, and really appreciate the opportunity to meet Zack. I'm going to have one of my students come in, my co-learners, Karen Johnson. She's a storyteller. We're going to kind of end with City Lights. And again, just the theme of the show is emotional investment. You don't have to be a singer or a songwriter. You can sing your song, be your song, express your song just in your love toward people, toward your actions, toward them, what you say to them today, tomorrow, and every 24/7, 365. So thanks to Zack, thanks to Harry, thanks to Paul. This is the Tom Ficklin Show, and we're going to go out with by Zack Carter. It's a musical kind of soundscape, City Lights.
And if they want to hear Zack,
you want to hear Zack Carter? He's on SoundCloud. Just plug in SoundCloud, Zack Zack Carter on SoundCloud. Also on YouTube, and we'll post some additional links on my site as well.